All right now.
Fire away.
You've gone through this a lot, opening day, all that kind of stuff. Does it ever get old? I mean, it seems like
It's the best part of the year for me. Just get to go out there, new expectations, new team, new identity, and we're fired up because of it. So just another hack at another year. I mean, it's just it's exciting, man.
I'm assuming you watched a little football last night.
Oh yeah, saw the whole game. Yeah,
The Bills look like they're ready to go. We've won. They've made some moves. You guys ended their season. Do you get the feeling? I mean, you've had the target on your back in this division for a long time. But do you feel like the target is on your back with all the moves that a lot of these teams have made in the AFC?
I mean, I think with our success, I think a lot of teams kind of circle us on their schedule. But that's what you want, man. If you're not answering the bell every single week, I mean, why are we out there, right? I'm trying to be the best on every single play, every single game. So it's not new to me to feel like everyone's ready for my best shot, you know. Or if I'm on the flip side, I know I'm getting everybody's best shot because of the success that we've had. So it's just it's nothing new here. I think there's a few new faces that are going to get a glimpse of that if they haven't already had that in their career.
In previous seasons, it's been a lot of you and a lot of Tyreek Hill, and there's been an emphasis. It's going to be a lot of different bodies this year distributing the football. Just how have you seen maybe that help Pat as far as just being a little bit more calmer, looser in the offense in this new look offense in a sense?
I always felt that Pat was very good at getting the ball around other guys. Obviously, with a guy like Tyreek, you can have a lot of trust in a guy like that to make big plays, especially on big-time moments like he has in the past. So it's just finding that rhythm of, you know, the intentions of the play caller, what we're seeing on defense, and going from there, and just trusting the guys that are in the position, which I have all the faith in. The new faces that we have that are going to be able to be on show this Sunday, man. It's going to be fun seeing everybody have fun.
Sounds like Noah's going to fill in a little bit of the Blake role. Just how confident are you in what?
We got an awesome tight end room. It's killed us to see Blake, you know, go down like that in the beginning in the preseason, and then an awesome game by Bushman to see him go down that hurt. But we got a fun tight end room, man, and you're gonna see a lot of athletes out there, a lot of big athletes, that's for sure.
Travis, you and your brother are testing the podcast water, jumping in there. Talk about the New Heights show.
Yeah, the New Heights show, man. It's me and my brother venturing into a new playing field, man. Given our intake of or our knowledge of everything that we've gone throughout our playing career, and you know, just getting on camera and on the mic, man, having some fun as brothers, knowing that we just enjoy being around each other and having fun doing it. So it's definitely going to be interesting. Every Wednesday, you guys will be able to check us out.
Travis, the defense, Arizona, one of their green dots is an Olathe guy and Isaiah Simmons. You know, just what have you seen out of Arizona? What have you seen out of Isaiah that maybe thinks this defense is going to be a challenge?
I remember he was a Clemson guy, right? Yeah, I remember seeing him over at Purple Label Barbershop, man. Shout out to Dewan and everybody over there. Yeah, he's an unbelievable player, and I mean they got a very stout defense. Their front seven is packed, and then they got athletes in the back end. And then you add Buda Baker as a safety, kind of like a chess piece. You can throw him everywhere. They got a great defense, and we definitely got a challenge ahead of us, man. But we've been waiting all year to go out there and have some fun, so I plan on doing so.
Travis, how eager are you to see just how defenses play you guys? It seemed like week to week last year it was pretty consistent, but it seems like maybe not this year, or are you just eager to find out?
I think it's up in the air. This team is specifically kind of a junk ball team. They'll throw everything at you. A lot of blitzes, a lot of different variations of coverages, and you can't really get a good tell or a lot of there's not a lot of scheme to it, right? They just have a lot of good players that can do different things. So it's just understanding that you got the whole gamut of coverages that you could get thrown at, and just being true to your indicators and just playing fast, man. You can't let it slow you down. That's the biggest thing that I think they're trying to do when they throw so many different types of coverages at you.
You guys probably already do this, but does that make you sort of hyper-aware that you're not the first, second, or even third option on the play? You still got to be ready?
Well, I mean, every play versus every coverage has a certain progression, right? So it's just understanding when you're getting the ball and being alert for it, being on time, and being there for Pat, man. I mean, that's the biggest thing in the run game, making sure you know who we're working towards, and getting a body on a body, man.
A couple more, go Todd and then Aaron. Go Todd.
Non-football question. I saw yesterday on Twitter there was a podcast where Heidi Gardner said she be a dream to have you and Patrick
Yeah.
on
That's
Saturday
pretty
Night
cool,
Live.
man.
How do you go about making that happen? How do you-
Heidi's awesome. She's been a huge Chiefs supporter, really KC supporter, for as long as I can remember. I think she came out here to Big Slick this year, so I was bummed I couldn't make that. I told him I'd never miss another one, but that would be awesome, man. I remember growing up in the Farley days and the Will Ferrell days. I mean, it was Saturday Night Live has been a dream of mine to just go to, let alone be in.
Have you got some characters or skits in mind?
No, I'm gonna leave that up to the pros.
You got nothing?
Nah, I'm gonna leave that up to the pros, man. Exactly. Yeah, I have no idea.
You talked about the new faces playing a role. Do you get to say anything to those guys about the difference between, hey, training camp, preseason, and it gets real now? And do you remember your experience going from?
I mean, the new faces that we have. I mean, they're veteran guys. They've been in the action. They've played in big time games. They've been big time players in big time games. So I don't think we need to really say anything like that. There's a few rookies, specifically on the defensive side, that just haven't had a glimpse of what the NFL feels like. But I feel like we got a lot of leaders on that side of the ball. We got a lot of playmakers up front that are going to help it make it easier on the guys, the younger guys, to just fall in line and do their job and just fly around and make plays, man. That's the biggest thing, man. You keep that energy up, man. You're living out your childhood dream to be able to go out here and it's an exciting time, man.
Thanks, Trav.
All right, guys.
Is it closed, Brad, or how long?
Yeah, he's